So Indian management is very much versatile in its nature. When you talk about the concept of Indian model of management, it talks about the socio-cultural diversity of our country, right? All the managers in recent times, you give a thought of recent times. I will tell you about the history of Indian model management and everything. But in recent times, you all know that what we need to consider when we talk about Indian management field, we need to consider the diversity in terms of caste, religion, in terms of geographical versatility. Some people are talking living in the desert, some are living in a very productive soil kind of areas like Punjab, Haryana, and some part of Gujarat, Maharashtra as well. Right, so some of are living in the snowfall areas called like Jammu Kashmir and all. Some people live in the floody areas like Bihar, like Chhattisgarh. These people are like very much Assam for that matter, northeast states for that matter. So we have a very different kind of social diversity as well as geographical diversity also. So when we talk about models of Indian management, we have to consider these factors while we apply principles of management in India. Social factors भी देखना है, cultural factors भी देखना है, geographical factors भी देखना है, political environment also we have to understand when we want to become an effective and efficient manager. So what kind of political atmospheres, what kind of political environment affects the business decisions, right? We never know which government is going to come out of the power at what moment of the time in Indian political system, right? For example, if I talk to you all about China, Japan, uh, Korea, North Korea, these people are like presidential dictatorship is there in their political environment, right? So the companies in China are very much sure that by the time this Xi Jinping is live, nobody else can become the president of their country. So whatever is his nature, whatever are his strategies, can be implemented for a longer time of period in this economy, in their own political environment. तो उनके लिए एक stability है, right? They have a stability of what sense? They know that they have understood, business people, business managers in China have understood what kind of attitude Xi Jinping has, what kind of strategies he can adopt, how he treats the business fraternity of his country. ये सब उनको पता है, उनके साथ उनके जो ट्यूनिंग होती है साइकोलॉजिकल एंड जो पॉलिटिकल ट्यूनिंग होती है, दैट ट्यूनिंग इज ऑलरेडी देयर इन द president strategies and in the business fraternity of that country. हमारे यहाँ वैसा नहीं है. We are very diverse in terms of political environment, right? एक तो first most important thing is that every state has a every different political party to rule that particular state. What happens by this kind of ruling when you talk about Indian models of management? What happens by such kind of rulings in different state by different people in a different thought process? सबका पार्टी अलग है, सबका झंडा अलग है, सबका एजेंडा अलग है, right? So we are living in a very diverse, very volatile kind of political environment in our country. So in such situation, managers need to take a very balanced decisions, a very balanced business decisions, and they need to understand this political situation. They need to tune and match up their own strategies with the political decisions. You will say that what is the impact of political decisions on the business decision, right? What is the impact of political scenarios? So as you all are aware about the pestle model, that is political, economical, social, external threat model for the business, you all know external economic environment, which is derived by the pestle model, right? Do you know the pestle model? Anyone who wants to comment on the pestle? Do you know what is pestle? Pestel. Is it a part of macro or macroeconomics? Is that a part of micro or macroeconomics? Do you know economic environment? Economic environments of the business, right? Anyone who knows what do you mean by external political environment? What do you mean by macro political environment and what do you mean by pestle? You must have learned pestle analysis in your economics subject. Yes, no?
So pestle mean political, environmental, something kind of an environmental, political, environmental,
PES social,
social,
PES
tech,
technical,
technical,
and
ethical,
E is economical, right?
economical,
And L is about legal, right?
legal.
So these are the factors which affects business from external atmosphere, right? These are external factors of business, and these are major threats for the businesses, right? Every time you can control your internal factors, you can control your macroeconomic environmental factors while you are managing your business. So managers has an authority, managers has an power, or managers has the capacities to control internal factors. How you are going to tackle with the strategy which tackle with the changes happening in the external model, external business environment, that is pestle model. उसमें changes हो गए तो you cannot control it, right? As a business manager or as a business owner, you cannot control which party's government is going to be ruling that particular state wherever your business is settled, right? So the external things you cannot change. You cannot change the laws made by the government. You cannot change by the laws in terms of legal implications made by the government on particular sector of your business. So managers need to understand political, economical, social, technical, and legal aspects of your business. And in India, these environments, these kind of external environments for your businesses are very much uncertain. So when we talk about Indian models of management, this concept of Indian models of management is like we live in a very versatile business world. तो हमारे पास very we can call volatile business models and business strategies we use. So हमारे business model कैसे है? Dependent on socio-cultural changes. We need to consider social changes, legal changes, geological, geographical changes, and factors affecting when you take a managerial decisions. जब भी आप मैनेजरल डिसीजन की बात करते हो आपको ये सब चीजें याद रखनी चाहिए. So in this chapter we will be discussing about some we will be discussing about and to manage in this particular volatile pestle atmosphere, pestle business environment, you know that what principles Indian people and Indian managers behave, Indian cultures behave. So we are born by that particular treatment given by our culture. हम तो कल्चर के हिसाब से ही बने हुए हैं, राइट? वी बिहेव अकॉर्डिंग टू द ट्रीटमेंट वी हैव रिसीव्ड, एजुकेशन वी हैव रिसीव्ड, and we are kind of people those who look after the human aspects of business at large. ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्या होता है? We look after the human aspect of the business comparatively from the people in China and Japan and other European countries and western countries, right? वहाँ पे क्या है? चाइना जापान में क्या है? They are not giving that much importance to the people and betterment of environment and everything. But in India, we are we are thinking everywhere spiritually. हमको कुछ problem हो जाती है, before we launch some product we think on that, like what is the impact of this product on the animals, people, whether it is good for health, bad for it. So we are more emotional, we are more ethical in comparison with the western managers, right? So we have been treated to be kind enough for the society, treated to be kind enough to the humankind, mankind, and we are like uh, भगवान को मान के चलने वाले लोग हैं, right? We keep God everywhere, like we believe on the concept of good and bad, that is pap and punya, right? So the we are the man, and why we are discussing this, it reflects in your behavior, right? It reflects in your behavior. Many of you might be thinking that if you want to get into the businesses kind of uh, where you need to cut the animal and where you need to use the meat and beef and all those things, most of us would not get into that business or such company considering that. Why? Because हमको पता है कि that is not right thing. ऐसा नहीं कि आई एम नॉट मेकिंग कॉन्ट्राडिक्शन, राइट? बट इतना याद रखो कि ये these are some points we take in consideration when we make the decisions, business decision also we make from our own cultural impact. So that's how the Indian models are based on spirituality, Indian models are based on human values, Indian models are based on peacefulness and betterment of the society along with the business. So that these are the things we keep into the mind. right? Why don't we introduce anything such kind of, as I was talking to in previous session also, why don't we have introduced something called egg from the plastic, chemical egg or rice from the plastic? Because we keep our values at place, our business values are placed. चाइना वालों को वो उससे कुछ लेना देना नहीं, they want the money, right? They will mix up those plastic grains of rice into your original rice and sell it to the people. Doesn't matter what happens to the people, right? अभी इसमें लाइक थोड़ा बहुत कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन भी आ सकता है, आप बोलोगे इंडिया में 2 नंबर के धंधे होते नहीं है, होता तो है, हर चीज होता है, बट वी आर टॉकिंग एट अ लार्ज, एट अ ब्रॉडर एस्पेक्ट, राइट? सो understood something about how we behave, what are the things, right? And we, our business models are dependent on the lessons given by various people. ये हमने पिछले वाले लेक्चर में भी डिस्कस किया था when we started discussing about Indian ethos subject. So I was talking to you all that our models of management are dependent on the examples set up by the very well-known warriors, well-known rurals, kings, saints, and philosophers, right? We implement Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaja's laws, uh, uh, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaja's warfare strategies in current warfare in our army also. So we are managing our country, we are managing our army based on the uh, ancient models which have been developed by our philosophers, our kings, our ancestors, right? So that is one example where we use so many other lessons and principles given by Gautam Buddha, given by Chanakya, given by Kautilya, who has been known as the renowned economists of our country, ancient renowned economists, right? So uh, we behave according to the lessons given by these stalwarts. So we are like, our management is not an aggressive management. We don't come up with something new given to us. We don't come up with something new which we can give to the fraternity of management. ज्यादा दिमाग चलाते नहीं है हम, सिंपल वर्ड्स में, राइट? इंडियन मैनेजमेंट आर लाइक, Indian managers are like managers who are controlled by themselves and by their culture. So we are not exaggerated people. हम लोग mature जिसे बोलते हैं ना, controlled by the knowledge, controlled by the evidences, controlled by the spiritual basis. That kind of managers and management principles we use in India. Okay, and the next point of your syllabus we are going to discuss is about, again, why we are controlled, why you are spiritually balanced people, why you will develop as a traditional manager, not as the very advanced or creative manager who is taking very different decisions. Tell me, what is our own attitude when you get into a job, right? हम लोग जब जॉब में जा रहे हैं या फिर हम लोग स्टार्टअप भी डालते हैं, कोई नया बिजनेस भी डालते हैं, तो आर एग्रेशन इनटू दैट बिजनेस इज लाइक is not extreme aggression. Like we have balanced with the aggressive strategies as well as spiritual basis for our businesses. कोई बिजनेस करना है ना, तो हम 4 बार सोचते हैं कि हमको किस तरीके से मैनेज करना चाहिए उसको, राइट? We don't get entirely onto the different things which are like implemented by someone and got successful and now we are copy pasting and repeating it in our business. ऐसा तो नहीं करते हम, right? There is no any other company who is trying to get into the space like Elon Musk in India. In other countries, Elon Musk is followed by many of the other companies and they started thinking on getting into space and all. हम लोग का अभी भी चल रहा है शांति से, जाने दो इनको जहाँ जाना है, हम अपने तरीके से जब जाना है तब देखेंगे, अभी तो कुछ होना है क्या नहीं है, एवरीबडी नोज दैट, कि आगे जाके क्या होगा, नो आइडिया. सो वी आर वेटिंग एंड वॉचिंग क्या होगा, फिर हम अपना डिसीजन ले लेंगे, राइट? सो वी आर नॉट दैट काइंड ऑफ एग्रेसिव पीपल. तो ऐसा नहीं कि हम लोग बैकवर्ड है किसी चीज में, हम लोग लाइक वी आर लैगिंग समवेयर. इट डज नॉट मीन दैट. यू नो, इंडियन इकोनॉमी is such a strong economy. We can call it in economical aspect also. I'm talking a general thing, right? In economical aspect also. If you talk about Indian economy is something which is very big, very strong. We know that we are fourth biggest economy in the world and fifth biggest economy in the world. That is only for ranking. But if we decide if we decide to move and utilize our resources and get up aggressively among all the economies, so within 10 to 20 years we will be at the top in economic race of the world. उतनी resources हमारे पास है. But हम लोग कैसे हैं? हम लोग शांति से चलते हैं. We are like elephant. We are very heavy, very hefty. But चलने के टाइम पे अपन अपनी मस्ती में चलेंगे, right? हमको कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. So that attitude has saved us from most of the things also. We are saving our power. In 2008 and in 1999 98 at recession times, everyone has seen in the Indian economy. In even today pandemic situation, हम लोग बहुत बोलते हैं इंडियन इकोनॉमी नीचे गया, ऊपर गया, ऐसा हुआ वैसा हुआ. Except some increase in fuel prices and some increase in inflation of some life necessary goods. आपको क्या लगता है how Indian economy is performing? Forget about the figures and numbers given in the news. आपको क्या लगता है what do you observe in the market? Is there anything entirely crashed? Is there anything which is not happening like previous it was happening before pandemic? कुछ बंद नहीं हुआ है, right? सब कुछ ठीक ठाक चल रहा है. It's like we have used some of our resources, we will get back to those resources in few years. We will retrieve those resources, right? So we are like our own strategies. We are like elephant. हम अपने आराम से चलेंगे. We have no rush to reach to space. We have no rush to do anything. But हम पीछे भी किसी चीज में नहीं है. We have all good and powerful things with us, right? ISRO is doing better. इतना ही कि हमारे पास कोई पर्सनल एलॉन मस्क नहीं है, isn't it? एक पर्सनल नहीं है हमारे पास, बट हमारा स्पेस डिपार्टमेंट इज डूइंग ग्रेट. So in terms of army, right, we have everything. In terms of army also we have everything. So Indian managers, Indian people are matured enough, strong enough by the background, principles and their own values. ये तीन चार चीजें याद रखो. That is how the Indian model of management comes into the realization, right? And Indian managers, as we are spiritual, we believe on the spiritual teachings also. So everybody knows that since our childhood we are talking about laws of karma, and laws of karma are given into the Gita, the Bhagavad Gita, right? Sri Krishna was talking to Arjuna related to laws of karma. So when you talk about laws of karma, हम सबको पता है. What do you mean by law of karma? Everybody knows that. Do your duties, don't wait for the outcome and fruits or benefits, right? कर्म करो, फल की अपेक्षा न करो. ये हम सबको पता है. That is the first principle of the karma. Sometimes we keep saying that जैसे करोगे वैसे भरोगे, right? Sri Krishna has told us in the Gita, the जैसी करनी वैसी भरनी. It means whatever you do, you have to pay for that. If you will get such kind of outcome, you have to pay for that, or you will get an outcome which is based on your own karmas only. जैसे आप करोगे वैसे आप भरोगे. मतलब जो, and one more thing we used to call in our daily life is like जो बोओगे वही उगेगा, right? Whatever we are going to put, that is going to come out from the soil. So जो हम cultivate करेंगे वही उग के आएगा. कर्मा, I am telling you the general laws of karma which we discuss in our spiritual context, in our spiritual philosophy, and then we will check out how those laws are applicable in the business also, right? So some of the laws of karma is great. हम हमेशा बोलते हैं, right? Karma is great. Nobody can touch it, nobody can change it. एक बार आपने कुछ कर्म कर दिया तो उसको आप चेंज नहीं कर सकते हो, right? You cannot change it, you cannot correct it. Even though if you do some corrective measures, you will get the fruit for that previous karma, and then again next fruit for this next karma. In the sense, अगर कुछ बुरा काम आपने कर दिया और आप सोचते हो कि कुछ बुरा करने के बाद हम कुछ दो काम अच्छे करेंगे, तो एक बुरा के साथ एक बुरा न्यूट्रल हो जाएगा और एक अच्छा हमारे पास एक्स्ट्रा रह जाएगा, right? It is not that way. Laws of karma या फिर philosophy given by Sri Krishna says that if you do something wrong, you will be paying for that. You will be getting the negative punishments for that. ऐसा नहीं कि आपने एक काम बुरा कर दिया, मतलब और आप उसके बाद 2 काम अच्छे करोगे तो आपको एक का बुरे का फल आपको नहीं लेना पड़ेगा, ऐसा नहीं है। बुरे का पनिशमेंट आपको नहीं लेना है, ऐसा नहीं है, लेना तो पड़ेगा ही, और 2 अच्छों का भी आपको मिल जाएगा। दैट्स व्हाट इज द लॉ ऑफ कर्मा एंड फिलोसॉफी ऑफ भगवत गीता सेज। सो इट इज नॉन ट्रांसफरेबल, राइट। कर्म खुद का कर्म होता है, खुद को ही पे करना पड़ेगा, राइट। तो आप अगर कुछ अच्छा करते हो, अच्छा मिल जाएगा, बुरा है बुरा मिलेगा। आपने कुछ अच्छा किया, किसी और को भुगतना पड़ा, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है, राइट। आई हैव टोल्ड यू द स्टोरी ऑफ अंगुलीमाल एंड आई हैव टोल्ड यू द स्टोरी ऑफ that वाल्मीकि ऋषि also, right? वाल्मीकि वाल्या कोड़ी, वाल्मीकि कोड़ी का स्टोरी मैंने आपको लास्ट टाइम सुनाया। उसके कर्मा था, उसको ही
Yes.
मरना, या घर वाला कोई आएगा नहीं उसको हेल्प करने के लिए, राइट। सो द लॉज ऑफ कर्मा सेज दैट कि whoever is going to do that particular activity karma, that they have to pay for that. So there are 12 points and 12 aspects of laws of karma like this. So we will go through them one by one and we will check out how these are the important points to be remembered by managers also, right. So when you talk about the great law, the first law is about the great law, and right, when you talk about the great law, it means karma is bigger than everyone. Karma is bigger than everyone. So whenever you as a manager going to do some activity, you have to understand whatever you are going to do is at the top. आप जो करने जा रहे हो मैनेजर के, या whatever, manager, business owner, any kind of professional, so whatever you are going to do, you should consider it as the best, right? क्या है? You should consider it at the best. जो आप करोगे वही सबसे अच्छा है, सबसे बड़ा है, इतना कॉन्फिडेंस रख के आपको वो काम करना चाहिए। Then this will give you the expected outcome. Then this particular will pay you the expected fruits of your karma, right? So and you have to also remember, whenever you do particular karma, that karma will have some outcome, right? You are doing karma to effect something. There was some cause, and to address that cause you are doing karma. It means you are doing the great thing, you are becoming the cause of change in something. For example, management में कुछ problem आया, इसलिए आपने कुछ decision लिया। तो taking decision is a effect that you want to create. आपने कोई काम में change करने के लिए आपने decision लिया है, तो आप जो कर रहे हो, that is the greatest thing you have to assume, and you have to remember the way you do the karma, that will impact into your decisions also, that will impact into your outcome also. अगर आप कर्म को बड़ा मान के नहीं करोगे, आपके खुद के काम को अच्छा मान के नहीं करोगे, बड़ा मान के नहीं करोगे, if you do it with the regret, if you do it with the unsatisfied mind, then you are not going to have a proper outcome, right? मजबूरी में जो आप करोगे, मजबूरी में, मैं खुद मजबूरी में पढ़ाऊंगा, मुझे मजा ही नहीं आता है पढ़ा मैंने, मैं आके आपको पढ़ा रहा हूँ, आपके साथ बैठ के यहाँ पे कुछ भी बातें कर रहा हूँ. So that way the karma I'm doing, I'm not considering my karma as the great. In that case, I would not be that effective and that impactful, right? So similarly, managers has to consider everything at a precise level. उनको पता होना चाहिए कि मैं जो कर रहा हूँ, that is a great way, great thing I am doing. So someone working in the sales department should not consider that whatever I am working or wherever I am doing, whatever I am doing in my life is not the right way. And ऐसा है तो change that, change your karmas, right? If you feel that you are not doing a great work, then leave that work aside, right? The second law is about creation, right? So when you talk about creation, you all know श्री कृष्ण भी बोलते हैं ना कि खुद के कर्म खुद डिसाइड करते हो, राइट? आपका काम है, आप खुद डिसाइड कर रहे हो. You are a creator of your own destiny. We keep it saying many times, right? You are a creator of your own destiny, and we keep it saying many times. और होता क्या है? So when we talk about creation, कर्मा भी ऐसे ही है, खुद के कर्म खुद क्रिएट करते हैं. You as a manager also have to understand your duties are there to create something good for the society. Your duties are there to create something good for your business. Your duties are there to create something new for company, people, for the betterment of society and for the betterment of your country for that matter, by which you will get some profit and you will do business through that. But the basic thing is like you have to be creator of something, right? So if you really want to some good things to happen, if you really want to your business to grow and earn maximum profit, you have to create it. It will not be automatically made or manufactured or automatically coming in front of you. You have to make it. So creation, like if you want to make yourself to the heaven, you have to do good karmas. You have to create your good list of good karmas at a large size. Similarly, अगर बिजनेस में कुछ अच्छा करना है, कंपनी में कुछ अच्छा होना है, ऐसा आपको लगता है, तो यू हैव टू क्रिएट. इट मीन्स यू हैव टू टेक एक्शन, right? So the law of creation suggests to take action, right? Then next is like law of humility of karma. Humility of karma, law of humility of karma. So you have to understand, if you want to change, हम बोलते हैं ना कुछ खोने के लिए कुछ पाना पड़ता है. You have to understand, if you want to change something, you have to understand the existing thing. अगर आपको कुछ चेंज करना है तो आपको खुद को एग्जिस्टिंग क्या है वो प्रेजेंट जानना चाहिए, एग्जिस्टिंग स्ट्रेंथ जाननी चाहिए, स्वॉट एनालिसिस करना चाहिए. लॉ ऑफ ह्यूमिलिटी मीन्स if you want to make some changes, you have to know the current situation and humiliate that current situation, change that current situation, right? And then only you will come up with some new outcome as per your expectations. So law of karma, it is a humility, knowing the strength, current strength, and humiliating that particular current strength to get something new, right? So the premises of law of karma says that in order to change something in your life, you first have to accept the currently existing things. पहले क्या है, currently existing things को accept करो. And if you want to understand with this example, you can just assume that the most successful business owners in the country are like continuously assessing themselves, continuously knowing their presence. They continuously run for the knowledge. They continuously keep trying for improvement, right? They keep training their employees. So know the existing reality and humiliate the reality. अगर आपको ट्रेनिंग देना ही नहीं देना, ये जानने के लिए आपको ये पहले जानना पड़ेगा कि ट्रेनिंग का जरूरत है क्या नहीं. सो एग्जिस्टिंग प्रेजेंस को जानना जरूरी है. सिमिलरली व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट योर कर्मास, यू हैव टू डिसाइड द फ्यूचर कर्मास बाय योर प्रेजेंट. आप प्रेजेंट में अगर अच्छा काम करोगे तो आपको ये पता चला कि फ्यूचर में आपका कर्मा अच्छा होने वाला है, बुरा होने वाला है. सो द लॉ ऑफ ह्यूमिलिटी विच टॉक्स अबाउट नोइंग योर एग्जिस्टेंस and accepting your existence to change, accepting the change in your existence. आप जो existing situation में हो उसमें change करना पड़ेगा, ये accept करो. यहाँ पे एक एग्जांपल है. फॉर एग्जांपल, if the law of humility would have been followed by Nokia and Samsung 20 years before, or Kodak company for that matter 20 years before, they could have not been washed out from the market, right? They have not understood the existing competition in the market. They have not changed themselves. They were rigid. They were not ready to get changed, and that's the reason they got out of the market. You all know the marketing myopia concept, right? So the concept of marketing myopia will be there in your business if you overcome the law of humility, right? Next is about the law of growth, right? So when you talk about karma, as you all know, the karma gets developed. Karma gets developed based on the work we do, based on the actions we do. जैसे जैसे हम अपनी जिंदगी में कुछ भी काम करते जाते हो, जो भी काम कर रहे हो, अच्छा बुरा जो भी हो, so अपने कर्मा अपने आप ग्रो होते रहता है, right? Your karmas are automatically growing. You feel that if I do nothing, my karma will not be growing. But yes, it will grow, because if you do nothing, your mind will think something good or bad about someone, and accordingly you will create a premises, and then your mind will take action. So karma is not a constant thing. It is not a rigid or steady thing. It keeps growing, right? It keeps growing. ये चलते रहता है. So as like karma, your businesses should be focusing on growth. Your businesses should be focusing on growth, right? So and as we change, we get evolved, we get developed, we get matured inside. जैसे जैसे हमारे कर्म बढ़ते हैं, हमको एक्सपीरियंसेस आते चलते हैं, and those experiences make us strong, make us experienced, make us intelligent, right? And ulta bhi ho sakta hai, but I'm talking positive sense. So as we grow, we get changed, we get evolved internally, we get to know the external realities of world. So changing, rule of change, you know, the change is most constant thing on the world, it is said that. So growth, so growth is something which is expected in a businesses according to the growth of our karmas. So we can develop in sense of, if you talk about karmas, we can develop in the sense of our good deeds, we can develop in the sense of our education, we can develop and grow in the sense of our humanity, and this will create a positive bunch of karma for us. Similarly, in business, you have to grow in terms of revenue, in terms of profit, in terms of expansion of your business. So the law of karma is applicable in the business also, right? Next is about being a manager, you have to understand the law of responsibility. So law of karma, कर्म क्या है? अपने कर्म का responsibility आपका खुद का है, as I was talking to you in beginning, right? Your karmas are your own karmas, you are going to pay for that. So it is taking ownership of your karmas for yourself. So whatever you do, you will pay for that. If you really take the serious studies, if you really do serious things in your MBA, you will get a good benefit in the placements and you will get a desired career for yourself. And if you do not do that, entirely you are responsible for that. Nothing, neither a college, nor the faculty, nor your parents, and nor the companies, and nor the economic situation, right? ये सब चीजें सब बात की बात है. The first owner of your outcome, first owner of your performance is you. So similarly, for your karma, you are the one who takes the responsibility, you are the one who takes the ownership of your karmas. And for being a manager, you have to learn. If you are a manager of particular thing, you cannot deny the responsibility. If your department succeeds, you are the owner of success. If your department falls down, you are the owner of your failure. And you cannot blame company, economics, competitors, and all and all. If you fail, company will fire you. So you will be paid for your karma. You will be paid for your karma in that aspect. So responsibility, ownership, that is something which is highly applicable to karma and which is applicable into the business also, right? So that is about the law of karma, fifth law of karma. There are so many dimensions, 12 dimensions of law of karma. कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? मैं अकेला ही बड़बड़ कर रहा हूँ. Any difficulty?
No, sir. समझ में आ रहा है, sir.
Yeah, you are getting my points, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are responsible for whatever we do. Similarly, we are responsible for success or failure of the businesses. So that law of karma is applicable in the business also. The next is about law of connections, right? Law of connection. Law of connection का एक कैसे है? And you all know the Newton's law of gravitation, right? According to the Newton's law of gravitation, everything is connected to each other with some force, right? सब लोग सब everything on the universe, हर चीज एक दूसरे को किसी न किसी मैग्नेटिक फोर्स से या ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स से कनेक्टेड है. It means sun and moon are rotating around the earth. Yeah, earth is rotating around sun and moon, whatever is the principle, we all know that. वो हमारा पॉइंट नहीं है, but still ये सब कनेक्टेड है एक दूसरे से, and it has been connected with a some constant force, gravitational force, or some constant magnetic field, you can call. So the law of karma says that you have a connections with your surroundings. Your surroundings decides your karma. For example, the everything and every person around you is connected to you in some ways. Even though if you are passing from the road and you see some people there on the roadsides, they are not known to you, but they are connected to you, right? Karma says they are connected to you. हम बोलते हैं ना, अगर आपको किसी ने आप किसी को 200-300 रुपए लेना भूल गए किसी से, वापस जो सब्जी मार्केट में चले गए आप, और आप बोलते हो कि पैसे वापस लेना ही भूल गए. लेट्स सपोज, आप स्टोरी सुनाता हूँ आपको एक, पैसे वापस लेना ही भूल गए, घर वापस आके गए, आपने बोला मम्मी को, मम्मी ऐसा ऐसा हुआ, मेरा 200 रुपए लेना ही भूल गया. पहले तो मम्मी आपको डांटेगी, फिर वो गधे अकल नहीं है कि तुझे ऐसा करके आया वैसा करके आया, राइट? थोड़ी देर बाद मम्मी बोली कि जाने दे, कुछ पिछले जन्म का कर्म होगा उसका, कुछ पिछले जन्म का दिव्य उधार होगा, हमने दे दिया। होता है ना, होता है कि नहीं होता है, राइट? सो हम वी इंडियंस आर considering universe as a single entity, right? So we are connected to each other, right? uh, your past, present and your future is also connected to you, right? In our principles, in our learnings, whatever we did in our past, whatever we are doing in present and whatever we will do in future, that is connected to each other. इसलिए तो हम पढ़ते लिखते हैं, राइट? इसलिए तो हम अपना बैकअप बनाते हैं पढ़ लिख के, मतलब हिस्ट्री बनाते हैं। हिस्ट्री बनने के बाद हम प्रेजेंट में उसको प्रेजेंट करते हैं, एंड वी विल वर्क इन दैट पर्टिकुलर डोमेन एंड विथ स्पेशलाइजेशन. So there is a law of connection. As your karmas are connected to you in all dimensions, your managerial your managerial behavior is also connected to so many things. So you as a finance manager only cannot say that I am only responsible for the finance function. You are connected to everything. So it is a kind of integrated marketing communication. It is a kind of integrated thing. It is integrated to each other, like your karmas are integrated. हम बहुत बार बोलते हैं किसी के मम्मी पापा, ये तो उसके माँ बाप के कर्म है कि इसको जॉब नहीं लग रही है, या इसको जो नहीं हो रहा है, इसका व्हाटएवर द थिंग, बहुत बार आपने रिलेटिव्स में सुना होगा, राइट? सो दिस इज लाइक यू आर कनेक्टेड टू समवन, and similarly you as a manager are integrated to various functions of your business. You have an impact on various things. हम बोलते हैं कि we have to do good karmas so that our children will live peaceful and happy life. हम बोलते हैं ना, हम जो धन कमा रहे हैं, हम जो काम कर रहे हैं, everything has to be done in a most ethical way so that the good and positive vibes and energies will go to our next generations, right? So 2 नंबर का काम करने वाले के लिए सोसाइटी में बहुत बार बोला जाता है, राइट? क्या बोला जाता है आप लोगों को पता है, आई डोंट गेट इनटू दैट, but we are connected to everything that you have to remember. So you as a manager are connected to all the aspects of your business. Being a finance manager, you cannot say that I don't have any impact on marketing managing. Depends, you have an impact with marketing management, because और फिर फाइनेंस मैनेजर है तो कस्टमर सेटिस्फेक्शन से मुझे कुछ लेना देना नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है ना. यू आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल, एंड इन व्हाट वे यू आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल, जस्ट ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. इजी कंटेंट है वहाँ पे, ज़्यादा डिस्कशन नहीं, सो आई डोंट वेस्ट मच टाइम ऑन दैट. होप यू मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज दिस. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड? हेलो, आर यू ऑल देयर? भाग गए क्या?
Yes, sir.
समझ में आ रहा है? गोइंग गुड? आयुषी, आर यू देयर? Okay, so Sohail responded. Great. So let's move ahead, and we will look after the law of force, right? So law of force is something like law of force is something like when you talk about when you talk about your proactiveness to do something, right? So sometimes what happens, you think that you are not able to do something, right? You are not able to complete particular task and assignment given by your boss to you, right? But what happens in your general life, if you talk about karmas, right, you cannot avoid, you cannot avoid, if your karmas are bad and some bad things are happening to your life, you cannot avoid those things by whatever means you try to avoid. You cannot avoid that. It forces you to get those things, go through those things. आपको अगर आपके कर्म के फल मिल रहे हैं, if you do some very hard work and you are attending the interviews, आपको नहीं भी जाना है तो आप सिलेक्ट हो जाते हो, राइट? अगर आपने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है और आपने बहुत अच्छे से MBA पूरा किया, you were a very most sincere, dedicated and determined student during your MBA course, and you attended for you appear placement में नहीं बैठना है तो भी आपको कॉल आ जाता है. प्लेसमेंट डिपार्टमेंट फोर्सेस यू टू प्लेस. वो आप कंपनी में चले जाते हो, आप बोलते हो चलो अभी आया है तो कंपनी प्लेसमेंट डिपार्टमेंट ने बोला इसमें नहीं बैठोगे तो बाद में हम डिबार कर देंगे. तो बाय दैट फोर्स यू गेट इनटू दैट, and you got select also. नहीं चाहिए होता है तो सिलेक्शन भी हो जाता है, right? Because this is an outcome of your previous good karmas during your MBA. आप कितना भी कुछ भी करो, you cannot come out of your karmas and its fruits for you, its benefits for you. So that is enforced to you. Similarly, when you are getting into responsibility of managers in businesses, you cannot say that I would not do that thing and I am not able to do that particular thing. ये मैं नहीं कर सकता, वो मुझे नहीं करना है, ऐसे कोई बात नहीं कर सकते आप, right? So you will realize in those times that you have to give your full attention to complete all those things. So you are forcefully expected to do all those things and you are forced to do that. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप कर नहीं सकते हो, नहीं करना ये तो कोई ऑप्शन ही नहीं है. Once you become a corporate professional, once you become a manager, आप ये नहीं बोल सकते कि मैं 9 बजे नहीं आऊँगा, 10 बजे नहीं आऊँगा, ऐसा नहीं करूँगा, वैसा नहीं करूँगा, ये काम मेरा नहीं है, वो काम मेरा नहीं, ऐसा नहीं. If you are there in that commitment, you have to fulfill all those things. So you are forced to do that thing. Similarly, in the law of karma, you cannot run away from your karma. Your karmas will force you to go through its outcome. जो भी outcome है उसके बाद उसको आपको पूरा करना ही करना है. So law of force, karmas are enforced to you. Karma will force you to go through. Similarly, management, law of management applicable to the management. Business में क्या है? अगर business में किसी पड़े हो, किसी काम में गए हो, कोई रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लिया है, तो आप वहां से भाग नहीं सकते हो, राइट? सो द लॉ ऑफ गिविंग एंड हॉस्पिटैलिटी, राइट? द लॉ ऑफ गिविंग एंड हॉस्पिटैलिटी, this law of karma is about selflessness, right? Selflessness, giving to others. If you give it to others, you will get maximum things in return. बोला जाता है ना, if you have an intention to give a bit to others, it will come in a multiple times to you in a different ways, right? किसी तरीके से वो फिर से आपके पास वापस आ जाएगा. So the law of selflessness, which creates an opportunity for yourself to get the multiple returns in future. अगर अभी आपका कुछ कैपेसिटी है देने का, if you have attitude and capacity to give something or to leave something for other people, then you definitely it will fire back to you. When you talk about when you think in a future, it will come to you in a multiple times. जैसे Karna, Maharati Karna, the friend of Duryodhana, you all know, right? 6 Pandava. So the Karna, who was the Karna? Karna was the most क्या बोल सकते हैं उसको, biggest charity person on the earth, right? उसको सबसे ज्यादा charity करने वाला माना जाता है Karna को. So the Karna was doing the maximum charity and hospitality for other people. So if you think like a law of karma says that अगर आप किसी को कुछ देते हो तो वो आपसे 100 times में 1000 times में आपको रिटर्न मिलेगा. Similarly in business, if you have an attitude of serving people, if you have an attitude of changing people's lives, then you will get the 100 times 10,000 times profit than your investment. अगर आप इन्वेस्टमेंट ही आपने खुद के बेनिफिट के लिए किया है, आपका कंपनी बड़ा करने के लिए किया है, आपका प्रोडक्ट सेल करने के लिए किया है, तो that business will never run. So managers should not forget the law of hospitality, the law of giving, right? So if your karmas are like for the betterment of people, for giving something to people, then you will get the profit, you will automatically get the profit. तो हम बोलते हैं ना, लोगों को आपका प्रोडक्ट में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, लोगों को आपकी कंपनी में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, लोगों को आपके ब्रांड में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, लोगों को इंटरेस्ट है उनके सॉल्यूशन में, उनको क्या मिल रहा है. Everybody is looking after what they are going to get. So that's how the law of giving and hospitality will help managers to get maximum output through their businesses. Are you getting my point? समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
So this is about value creation. This is about giving solutions to the customers. Law of giving in the sense providing the solution. आप कुछ चीज बेचने के लिए तैयार करोगे तो वो बिकेगा नहीं. आप कुछ चीज किसी चीज का सोल्यूशन के लिए तैयार करोगे तो that will sell, right? So solution, आपको सोल्यूशन बेचना है, आपको चीजें नहीं बेचनी है, आपको आपका बिजनेस नहीं बेचना है, आपको जो लगता है वो नहीं करना है, जो कस्टमर को लगता है वो आपको सोचना चाहिए. That is what is the relevance of law of karma and law of hospitality. Next is about the law of here and now. हम बोलते हैं ना, इस जन्म का फल है, इसी जन्म में यही पे देना है, अभी देना है, राइट? इन लॉ ऑफ कर्मा व्हाट वी से, वी हैव टू पे ऑल डेब्ट्स हियर एंड नाउ ओनली। आजकल तो ये भी बोला जा रहा है, मतलब कलयुग में, अब हम जनरली बोलते हैं कि कलयुग में ज्यादा देर नहीं लगती है, राइट? कर्म का फल आपको यही मिल जाता है। सो लॉ ऑफ कर्मा सेज दैट यू हैव टू पे फॉर योर कर्मा हियर एंड नाउ, इसी जन्म में और अभी पे करना है। अगले जन्म में, पिछले जन्म में कुछ नहीं होता है। माइथोलॉजी में होता होगा, स्क्रिप्चर्स में लिखा होगा, बट द लॉ ऑफ कर्मा अकॉर्डिंग टू गीता सेज दैट you have to pay for your karmas here and now only. So when you as a business manager thinks about doing business activities and companies and strategies, you have to pay for your business strategies here and now only. If your business strategies and business principles are at the place, if you are doing your business ethically, and if you are thinking with the attitude of giving to the people, hospitality to the people, then you will get a good fruits here and now only. You will get a good outcome here and now only. अगर बुरा करते हो तो उसका जो आउटकम है, उसका जो फ्रूट है, दैट आल्सो यू आर गोइंग टू गेट हियर एंड नाउ ओनली, राइट? सो दिस इज अबाउट managers has to remember whatever strategies they implement. Example देता हूँ. For example, Maggi it has been identified that there are some lead content in Maggi, so they have got a punishment here and now only. They had to stop the business. Entire 1 year it went waste, and so many things happened with Nestle food company. You all know the story, right? मैं उसमें नहीं जाता हूँ, but their strategy, they did something wrong for the society. In the business they have to suffer a lot for their business also. पूरे इंडिया में जितना स्टॉक उन्होंने बेचा था ना, that entire stock has been called back from the retailers by Maggi. पूरा रिटेलर के पास जितना स्टॉक था सब वापस लिया, सबको डिस्ट्रॉय करना पड़ा. They have dumped it in the seas, oceans, right? So many big things happened with Maggi for this particular reason and cause. तो जो भी है यही पे है. एग्जाम्पल दे रहा हूँ, ऐसा नहीं कि ये जो बोल रहा है ये पूरा एप्लीकेबल है. इट्स एन काइंड ऑफ एग्जाम्पल, राइट? उसके अदर्स एस्पेक्ट्स भी है, डायमेंशंस भी हो सकते हैं, बट अंडरस्टैंड हाउ बिजनेसेस नीड टू पे फॉर देयर स्ट्रेटेजिक फेल्यूअर्स, राइट? सो वन मोर एग्जाम्पल, टाटा नैनो हैड टू शिफ्ट फ्रॉम वेस्ट बंगाल टू गुजरात. So they had to pay the fruits for that here and now only. गया उनका पूरा बिजनेस, they could not success in the market. अगर वहीं पे सेटअप होता तो नैनो का प्राइस कम रह जाता था. आपको पता है, वेस्ट बंगाल में से गुजरात में लेके गए, इसलिए उसका प्राइस डबल हो गया. प्लांट वहां से उठाने से, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में, शिफ्टिंग में, बहुत सारा टेक्नोलॉजी में, इसमें उसमें बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो गया. सो द कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्ट हैज गॉन अप. स्ट्रेटेजिकल लॉस, स्ट्रेटेजिकल रॉन्ग डिसीजंस पेड टाटा on the same moment itself, right? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So and whenever you are dealing with your customers also, you have not to forget this particular thing. Whatever you think, do and behave with your customers will revert it back to you quickly. छोड़ेंगे नहीं कस्टमर्स. अगर उनके साथ खिलवाड़ किया, उनको प्रोडक्ट में कुछ गड़बड़ करके आपने दे दिया, फॉर एग्जांपल 1 or 2 फेलियर्स आर इनफ. 1 or 2 strategical failure will be enough for companies like Samsung to go out of the market, right? Go out of the market in the sense it is in market, but you must be aware that it was a top market leader in a global cell phone market some days before. अब नहीं है, right? So customers will never leave you if you do some if you fail to understand their requirements, and if you have some business oriented strategies only rather than custom oriented strategy, right? The next point is about the law of change, right? So the law of change, it talks about managers feelings and experiencing some desirable things, right? When you are going some tough situation of your business, agar if you found that you are going through some undesirable situations, you have to understand this may be because of these changes you are not doing, right? Because of rigid things you are thinking. So this may be due to the law of change, which is there in the action, right? And what is the law of change? So it is the universe, it is the universe nature. ये पृथ्वी का नियम है. It is the rule of nature that everything has to change, right? Change is the rule of nature. हम बोलते हैं हमेशा, right? So and sometimes what you are implementing your own strategies, you are trying to get into uh, some new market and you are not able to get into that market because see you have to understand, you have to change yourself because sometimes universe is not going to change for yours, universe is not going to change itself. वो जो वहाँ पे नेचुरल रूल्स है वो वैसे ही रहेंगे. You cannot overcome those you cannot overcome those traits from nature to your business. आपके for example the pattern of your understanding, the pattern which you think that will be applicable in your business will not be acceptable by the nature. Sometimes what will happen, uh, sometimes the pattern and the way you talk about particular change, simple word में the change is rule of nature. You have to understand the law of change. आपके कर्मा आपका आउटकम चेंज करते हैं. सिमिलरली आपका बिजनेस पैटर्न आपका आउटकम चेंज करेगा. एंड समटाइम्स आप जो पैटर्न एक्सपेक्ट करते हो वो पैटर्न या वो स्ट्रैटेजी आप इंप्लीमेंट नहीं कर सकते हो. उस स्ट्रैटेजी को छोड़ के आपको नया स्ट्रैटेजी पे जाना चाहिए. सो समटाइम्स व्हाट विल हैपन, you have to leave your rigidity aside. You have to leave your rigidity aside and you have to change the strategies, you have to change the pattern of decision making, and then you will feel that your experience has been changed, your business has been started working properly. So change ko accept karna, you have to accept the changes and you have to come up with new strategies when you want to change, when you want to address the change, right? Change management jisko bolte hain. Simple word में, if you want to manage the change, you have to change yourself, right? So next point is about the law of patience and reward. This everybody knows, right? सब्र का फल मीठा होता है, right? Hard work pays you off. Hard work pays you off मतलब you will get the fruits for your work, whatever you are doing in your businesses. आप जो भी काम कर रहे हो, your hard work will definitely pay for you. So the law of karma says that hard work will pay you off. And another thing, ये सब्र का फल मीठा होता है, that is what is the karma teaching us. So if you are thinking that the market share of your particular product is going down, ऐसा नहीं कि उसको तुरंत बाहर निकालो, नया प्रोडक्ट करो, डाइवेस्ट करो. You have to wait and watch. You have to keep working hardly to push that product in the market. Develop some new strategies, develop some new attributes of your product and keep working hard. If you work hard in business, your business will survive. So the law of patience and reward says that there would be always a good outcome of your hard work. So every business manager, every business owner, and every business entity for that matter has to keep working hard towards achieving the goal. बीच में छोड़ना नहीं है, right? बीच में छोड़ना नहीं है. अगर बीच में छोड़ दिया जाएगा, so we cannot say that what kind of outcome you will get. बीच में छोड़ोगे तो पूरा बिजनेस बंद हो सकता है, and entire investment, entire efforts you have put by that time will be a waste. So you have to be patient, you have to be calm and cool by the time you get the success. And behind your calm and cool attitude, you have to keep working hard, right? And the last thing that karma says that the law of significance and inspiration, right? It means we all have some values to give to someone. We all have some values to give to someone. We can inspire others, right? बोलते हैं ना, आप अपने कर्मों से लोगों को इंस्पायर करते हो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल महात्मा गांधी जी, राइट? ही डिड अ कर्मा टू he did or he proven the peacefulness or importance of peace, truthfulness and peace, satya and ahimsa. He has proven it through his own actions, right? He has proven it through his own inspirations to the society. तो उनके एक्शन ने उनका कर्मों से उन्होंने अपने एक्शन से प्रूव कर दिया. एक्शन मीन्स कर्मा. उन्होंने अपने कर्मों से अपना सिग्निफिकेंस, एंड ही हैज इंस्पायर्ड एंटायर कंट्री टू बिकम अ पीसफुल एंड truthful, right? So the peace and truthness, like Satya and Ahimsa, these two things are significantly communicated by Mahatma Gandhi to us. So everyone has an ability to inspire someone. So you as a manager will have an ability to inspire your team, but how you are going to inspire them is through your karma, through your actions, right? So you as a manager can inspire the team, can inspire the business. You as a manager can change the importance of yourself and your people in the team, but that has to be done by the action, by your karma. You can inspire by the karma, simple ways. You can inspire by the karma. Similarly, you can inspire yourself by your actions in a business manager. Understood? Any difficulty?
No, sir.
Everyone, only 6-7 people are there. Clear to you all? Any difficulty? You can just ask me the questions if you face some difficulty. Anything you did not understood, any point of these 12 things, how these are affecting. So actually these are the various dimensions of karma. Simple word mein yaad rakho. Karma says that you are responsible. In business also, you as a manager are responsible. Karma says that here and now. In business also, it is not none on the less like it is nonetheless like here and now only businesses give. ऐसा नहीं कि आपने आज स्ट्रेटेजी गलत कर दिया 5 साल बाद आपका बिजनेस लॉस में गया. ऐसा तो होता नहीं. It doesn't take that much time in this volatile and in this big world now, right? So karma says that you cannot run away from your responsibilities. You cannot run away from your mistakes. It forces you to go through the outcome. Similarly, in business, you cannot come out of your mistakes. You cannot deny that mistakes, and you cannot come out of I mean, you cannot run away from your mistakes and its outcomes. जो आपको फल मिलने वाले, बिजनेस में कुछ गलती किया, उसका जो आपको आउटकम मिलने वाला है, वो तो मिलने वाला है. You cannot run away from that outcome. So karma and business, these two things are like similar. So what we have to understand here as a Indian business managers is like, in Indian philosophy, we managers have to understand this karma philosophy and implement it in our day. तो मिस्टेक करने से पहले सोचो, जैसे हमको अपने कर्म का फल मिलने वाला है, इसका भी फल आज, अभी और यही मिलने वाला है, right? Here and now, तुरंत, quick. Law of change, law of responsibility, law of growth, law of humility, ये सब चीजें हमको याद रखनी है, right? Any difficulty to understand? Any difficulty to understand?
No, sir.
Yes, no, quickly. Any addition, any suggestion from your end? Anything you would like to suggest in terms of the content, delivery, something? I will stop here today because next point is something new, which is talking about production and consumption of Indian economy. So it is talking about ancient history, ancient trades, heritage of scriptures, and it is talking about how the ancient India gone through the economical development. Okay, so I will talk to you all regarding to this in next session. Any difficulty so far? We have discussed 1 or 2 points. One is about concept of Indian models. What are the basis of Indian models of management? कहाँ से आते हैं managers का attitude, approach, all those things. And next is about law of karma, which is applied into the business management. How law of karma is applied in the business of management. Any difficulty? Should I stop here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So thank you so much. All the best to you all. Take care. See you in the next session.